Okay. Hi, me, Woodsman 907. This is bucket number 3. Let's do it. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. What happened to this? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Dragonair got there. Oh. Ooh. Oh, there's a little stand. Okay. Hmm. I like that scented skull. Anyway. Ooh. So yeah, this was the last one that I ordered. Just got here. This is an attacking Dragonair. And this, if I'm right, this is the last one I needed for the first, in order to complete the first gen, all 150 or 151 Pokemon. Oh man. Yep, it's going right in the bucket. Eh, wow, can you believe it? So you can check my YouTube for the other buckets. Really, the first two buckets kind of shared some of the same Pokemon, and they didn't have any vintage Pokemon from eBay. So this bucket is unique in that it doesn't share any Pokemon with any other bucket, and it does have uh, all of the Pokemon in it that I bought from eBay. And out of all of the, I think right now there's at least one of every one from the first two generations, except there's maybe two or three out of Gen 2 that I don't have. Uh, well, we'll see, but I'm pretty sure I got everyone except Lady Lantern. I know, I'm looking at this poster over here. That's why this is so cool to me, because I got these two posters as the first two generations of Pokemon. And I got everybody from this poster and everyone over here except for that one and that one. And maybe that one. I'm pretty sure there's a Quillfish in here, but actually, I don't know. I've been kind of stressing it lately, but don't worry about that. We're going to find out pretty soon. Here. Oh, yeah, just look at that. And it goes all the way to the bottom. Okay. Oh, yeah. And I just wanted to put this Dragonair sticker on my PC. That's Flareon. It's actually one of the first Pokemon I ever collected. And now this one, so I can remember which one it took to complete the first set. Or it's just a cool Dragon Nest sticker if I'm wrong, because I actually don't know. Yeah, yeah, sorry, I can't really get my head in the shot. Okay. This Pokeball, uh, this is what I started with back in the 90s. My original collection. It fits in one hand. So, yeah, there's my original Flareon, Togepi. These two actually came in the same set, I think, in the same bag. And this Togepi was my first Pokemon. And, yeah, Togepi is a Gen 2 Pokemon. I now have, like, I think 3 of these Flareons. Oops, sorry, the camera. I talked about this Arcanine, which I'm pretty sure is the one I had as a kid, and I found on eBay, which is pretty cool. Oh, and this is Noivern. Not one of my original Pokemon, but I just kept it in the same Pokeball because it's Noivern. I mean, look at him. He's cool. I'm still trying to get one in Violet. I've got like a level 45 Noibat. I think this evolves at level 48, so I'm pretty close. But look at it. Oh, man. I mean, it's not even like the best Pokemon, but just on design alone, it's one of the coolest looking ones, I think. Okay. I'm just gonna put these in there. That's the only Noivern I got too, so it goes in the same Pokeball. Okay, well, that. Oh, and here's the Mew. You can see it in there. There's a short on my YouTube about this one. That one goes in the bucket too. Let me just put it in here first. Okay. Yeah, just about ready. It's over here. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I'm just gonna do this for the whole video. No, really. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, so this is mostly vintage Pokemon. So there's a lot from the first two gens, but there's also some of the generic ones that I've been getting. Well, they're the same ones that I've been getting from Amazon, but they're available on eBay too. Oh, good. Oh, this is cool. Let me just show you this. The Blastoise using Hydro Pump. This one I didn't want to get damaged, and then this one I just didn't want to lose it because it's so small. Look at this! Look at this little teeny tiny Scyther. Oh my gosh! Is it even? Can I even? Okay, there it is. Look at the detail. Isn't this crazy? Oh my gosh! Even on the back parts, I put those back in there, and then that Pokeball has Mew in it, and then that's it. Gosh, some of these are so rare. I love this Suicune. You can see its cool little tendrils. There's a vintage Umbreon. Here's a Rapidash. That's what they used to look like. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at this Meowth. Here's a Meowth with a ukulele. I checked, it's a ukulele. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oop, sorry. I had to do this with the camera. Got that Togekiss I had to buy special. Good. Is that Ariados? I don't know this one. Another vintage Umbreon that looks totally different. Oh, and another. Oh man, a Girafarig. For crying out loud. Oh man. Yeah, this was from one of the last sets of Jumpluff. That was so hard to get. Like, it was, yeah, it was hard to find. But man, Dunsparce. Oh yeah, let's see if there's a Quillfish. Did anybody see a Quillfish? I think everything's in here. Look, unknown. It's an E. First time I saw it, I was like, they got it backwards. Why does it look weird? No, no, it's right. It's the capital letter E. It's this part that threw me off. It looks weird, but yeah. Uh, here's a really good Crobat. A nice one. You can see the purple. It's kind of big for this collection, but the only Crobat I could see that I could find that was vintage, and it's got the telltale pencil topper hole right there. Ooh, hey, yeah, this is a Groudon. This is another one. This is the last auction I did, and it's kind of got messed up paint on its back. But the eyes look good in the front. The little details on his limbs here look good. And it was literally the only Groudon I could find. Oh, but look at this Monferno. No, 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 not Monferno. Monferno evolves in Infernape. This is Infernape. I was so worried about this one. This is one of the newer ones that are being made. You can tell by this writing it's got on its foot here. I don't know if it'll focus. It says Nintendo Pokemon China, you know, and it's yeah, it's a really relatively new Pokemon. Oh yeah, here's the Greninja. Check this out. Another Yeah, this whole bucket has been. This is a shiny Pikachu, I believe. Oop, hard to tell, but well, on camera it doesn't look orange, but like it kind of is. Here's a yellow Psyduck by comparison. Ooh, Espeon. Actually, I have two of these. And what's funny is they actually got here by accident. While I was ordering all of these, uh, I got an email from one of the sellers who said, sorry, but I accidentally sent you the wrong Pokemon lot. Uh, I'm gonna send you the right one now. Go ahead and keep them both. And I was like, wow, really? And like, it stressed me out at the time because I didn't know what I was gonna get, and I didn't have the tracking number for the one I did order. But I still thought, okay, free lot of Pokemon. That's good. Um, I wrote them back an email. Uh, said, yeah, thanks for the extra Pokemon. I didn't see any more Pokemon when I was looking at your store, but sure, I'll be happy to, keep both the lots. Here's a better one. This one. And yeah, they emailed me back and they said, oh yeah, they had another lot, but it wasn't listed because it had Digimon in it, and they were gonna sort through it. But when I made the order, they grabbed the wrong lot, and so it was just kind of a mix up. So I just kind of lucked out. They got it, and it was actually one of the best lots I could have got. It was actually really good. Like I said, two Espeons in it, and like, yeah, I mean, this was over the holidays. Uh, I mean, like, I figured get as many as I could over the holidays because it seemed like a good time to be shopping on eBay. Because I figured there'd be a lot of people selling, trying to, get a little bit of extra money for the holidays. It turns out I think I was right. Oh wait, that's not a Pokemon. There's a rabbit in here. Check it out. I didn't even notice that. That doesn't go in here. Yeah, there were a few things that. I mean, there were a few lots that I got that had extra stuff that wasn't. Oh no, that is a Pokemon. That's a Porygon. That is one. Yeah, because sometimes it's hard to tell. There were a few things like that lot. It had. You know how many Digimon it had in it? It had one. It had one Greymon in it, so it was actually pretty good. And like I wasn't gonna say anything, but the lot I actually ordered in the picture, there were two Digimon in it. But I wanted them too, so I just like ordered it anyway. It was Zudomon and Patamon, also two good ones. Okay, here's a Chinchou. I know I'm looking for the one that Chinchou evolves into, which is Lantern. Here's a Bayleaf. I can't believe they even made some of these. Like I thought they stopped after the first generation, but apparently they stopped Bandai. Apparently they stopped after the second generation. And I bought these Raichus. I bought all the Raichus I could find because Raichu is my favorite Pokemon. And that was a big goal for me growing up was to get Raichu, which I never did. And ooh, there's the Arceus. Yeah, I bought this from the same seller as the Infernape. And I bought them at the same time. Didn't know if they were gonna qualify as minis, but they totally do. I mean, there's a Pikachu. They're kind of big, but I think that qualifies. Uh, I actually don't see Quillfish in here. But there are Venusaurs. So live action. See, like the thing is, Mega Venusaur has the same Pokedex number as regular Venusaur, so I wasn't exactly wrong before. But like, oh, and I did get a new poster, and uh, it has Mega forms, Gigantamax forms, regional forms. It's a great poster. Oh yeah, this one, it's Masquerain. I think last time I had this one, I was like, is it Masquelin? No, Masquerain. Anyway, uh, oh gosh, and I even have Eevees now. Check it out. So many Eevees. I even have this one, like, super rare Eevee. Oh, check out this Ghastly though. But look, oh, isn't this Ghastly so cool? It even looks like Ghastly. Plastic, but you can see Ghastly in there. It's got a pencil topper hole. It's so cool. Looking to the side. Oh, that was a really good one. Oh man, what else? Who's this? That there's Voltorbs in here. I really think I got almost everything. These ones are the shinies. I think this is a shiny Krabby that I got. This one was a bonus one that somebody threw in with a different lot. Oh, here's a Ponyta. This one is a really important Ponyta. So this is a really high quality. It's got the yellow and the orange in its mane and its tail. Even its hooves are painted. And if you look, if it'll focus, it even says right there, 1997, right on the base. You can get it to show. Kind of hard to see, but it's there. 1997 B China. Yeah. And yeah, that's the best Ponyta I've seen. And I have a one Rapidash in here somewhere that's about the same quality. And here's a really good Alakazam with a silver painted spoons. These ones are rare. I still haven't seen a Quillfish yet, so I'm missing like three from Gen 2, but I do believe everyone from Gen 1 is here. Let's see, there's Persian, Burret, Standler, another Venusaur. I have a few Venusaurs now. Here's a Gyarados from the keychains. Yeah, because like back in the day, some of them were made just as keychains. Some were made as knockoffs and then converted to keychains. Check out this vintage Ivysaur. It looks so different from the Ivysaurs now. Its flower bud is so big. There's a Dunsparce. Got a Houndoom. Ooh, even got a Dioxys. This one came all the way from Japan. And I think it's broken. I think it's supposed to have a thing there in its chest that's missing. But it was literally the only Dioxys mini I could find. Him in his battle form. I'm keeping it. I'm saying it qualifies. And in the same lot, I also got a Spiritomb. I'll show you that if I find it. Oh, here's the Eevee I was talking about. So, if I'm right, this is a shiny Eevee. And I know it looks like a Valentine's Day decoration, but that's actually an attack. It's actually using an attack called Charm. It's a real attack in the game of Pokemon. It doesn't do any damage, but I think it lowers your opponent's attack power. And I think it's a normal type move, and Eevee's a normal type Pokemon. It being pink is either because it's a shiny or because it's just a knockoff. I really can't tell. Not yet, but either way, look how cute it is. So there's that. Um, Ooh, here's the Rapidash I just mentioned. Look at it. See, I like this Rapidash. It doesn't have a date on it, but again, the painting is really well detailed. It even has red eyes, because when Ponyta evolves into Rapidash, its eyes turn red. And yeah, it looks really good, especially next to that. Here's a shiny Gengar. Oh, look at the vintage Charizards used to look like. They were bigger and they're all roaring, and the arms were attached. And here, this one has black wings for some reason, but this is what the Charizards look like now. And here's another Flareon. I think my Flareon was a little bit better in its prime, but these ones sure are good. Ooh, look at Shuckle. Freaking Shuckle. When I tell you I've got everybody but like three, is freaking Shuckle right there. Two Chinchows right there. I do not see Lantern. The Vileplume, that's good. Good Tentacool. There's that Dragonair again. See, it's perfectly safe. Okay. So, like, the thing to note that the thing that I noticed was that the older Pokemon toys did have a little bit closer attention to detail for, however many reasons. Some of that is probably because they were actual official licensed toys back then. Oh, Crelecia? Crap, what's this one called? Crelecia? I can't read the poster from here. But that's a legendary. That's a good one. I had to get that one. Actually, I think that one came also with the Spiritomb. And the Dioxys. Here's the Glaceon. This one. The very last evolution I needed. It's amazing. It doesn't even stand up on its own. And I wasn't totally sure it was a mini when I ordered it. Even though, like, it was right next to a ruler. Same with this one. Like, depending on how they get measured, sometimes it's hard to tell. But, they made it in the bucket. There's a Noctowl. There's a shiny Palkia. Yes, Sunturn. Here's a Pinsir. Ooh, look. Pineco. I even found freaking Pineco. Check out this little guy. Here's a Farfetch'd. So good. Natu. Where's Zatu? I think this is Natu. Uh, yeah, this is Natu. I got Zatu's in here somewhere. Vintage Articunos look good. Even a Golem. Ooh, Flygon. Like, that's the good one. It's probably the one that's gonna end up in the video. A nice Oddish. Look at the running stance. Got Execute. I got Apom. Apoms are a little bit weird looking, but like they're here. Mega Absol. Yeah, there's a Pupitar right here, and there's the Zatu. Oh, this one's have its head. There's another Apom. There's a couple. Oh no, wait. This one of these. Yeah, these are Marowaks. I was about to say Cubone. This is one of the vintage Zapdoses. You can see their base is in the tail, and they have their talons out, whereas the new Zapdoses. Oh no, that's another. The new Zapdoses are more like this, where they have their feet in the base. Yeah, I don't see, do not see Quillfish, but here's Magmar. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, Magmar. Oh, that's a good Pokemon. Ooh, Genghis Khan. I got a few of these Kangaskhan. Not Genghis, Kangaskhan. It's the combination of the word kangaroo and Genghis Khan. Really, actually pretty badass Pokemon. Over here. Oh, oh, it's a Steelix. Check it out. Oh, so I can finally evolve those Onyxes. A nice badass Steelix. The Snorlax is in here too. Got that shiny Raichu. Ooh, here's the really good Mr. Mime. Even all the fingertips are painted. Yeah, it's kind of hard to focus on the details, but like, I actually have two of these now, and they're super rare. Oh, look, look, look. There's one of the Togepis. This one. Here's a knockoff Togepi based on the Togepi I have. And the reason I know it's a knockoff is because it's a little bit lower quality than mine, and it also it's got this hole in its head from being removed from a keychain. I think I had like four of these. I put one of them on this ring of keychains that I got. Yeah, see? I got like a bunch of these, and that I think in that extra lot that came as a surprise, there was a bunch of these in it. And this ring, which also came from eBay, key ring chain, I mean, came from eBay. Uh, had some key rings on it that were empty, so I filled them up with ones I could find. Magmortor, so that Magmar can evolve. It does too. Ooh, right, yeah, I was gonna say, some of these older, like, apart from having more detail, there's a lot of Pokemon in unique stances. A lot of them. Ooh, ooh, Sweenub, Magby, Gyarados, there's a Squirtle in here. Love it. Yanmei, Oshawott, Liepard, Tauros, Krabby, Electabuzz, Magikarp, Politoed. Uh, Crap, I should know this one. Uh, something, something Aurora, Aurorasaurus, something like that. Ooh, here's a Hitmontop. Good. These, yeah, no. Tyroke. Tyroke evolves into these. Another evolution. Apparently, Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan are branched evolutions of Tyroke, and this was another branch. Here's a different Pupitar. I do have more than one Pupitar. Flaffy. Here's a knockoff Raichu. I hate that its tail is painted. I kind of like that it doesn't have a base, even though that means it won't stand up. And I like that its tail is painted, but the rest of the paint is wrong. Yeah. It's a Kingdra. That's awesome. There's a Ninetales. Nose is kind of, yeah, that's pretty good. The nose is painted a little weird, but it does have a red eye. Ooh, here's a shiny Sintret. Shiny Sintrits are purple, apparently. Ooh, yeah, here's a Lickitung in an attacking stance. There's a Lickitung actually using Lick. Well, that's cool. Like that Dragonair was attacking. The one I showed you earlier. It's a different Farfetch'd. A little bit bigger one. I think this is one of the Bandai ones. Here's a Sudowoodo. Bailey. Ooh, I love this. I can do this all day. Let me know if you see a Quillfish. I have yet to see one. But, so Quillfish, Lady, and what was the other one? Lantern. Right. Okay, so Quillfish, it pretty much just looks like a pufferfish, so I could see those. I mean, not looking. I mean, like Ladian and Lantern almost look like Digimon, to be honest. So, and Digimon was really popular back then too. There were a lot of Digimon toys from that era. Ooh, there's a Heracross. There's a vintage Tyranitar. I like that. Kadabra, the vintage Bulbasaur. There's a Kingler. Eradicate. That was a Poliwrath. I love this Quilava. Ooh, here's the Piloswine I got. Sorry, yeah. Piloswine, Quilava. Ooh, the Staraptor. That one, I had to get that one special. It's hard to find. And I can't find Starly or Stariva. It's one of the new Kadabras that I also had to search for. I had to get that. There's the Jumpluff, Arceus. Oh, I did get a new Leafeon. The same place I got that uh, Glaceon. Just in case that Glaceon was a little bit too big for the scale, I was gonna maybe see if having a Leafeon the same size would help it pass. But turned out not to be necessary. They're actually both minis. But it is a good Leafeon, so I probably will use it. Yeah, see here's a Magmar. That's what I was talking about. It's a Magmar using Fire Punch. It actually it actually is a whole fist. Kind of hard to tell, but he's actually there. That's Flame Punch or Fire Punch or whatever it's called. And I showed you the Magmar earlier that wasn't doing an attack. Here's a Snorlax using Body Slam. And like that's the kind of level of detail that they had with the Pokemon back in the 90s. Because like there was only 150 to work with. So if they could design one and then design it again using an attack, it's like getting two Pokemon out of it. And like that was one of the things I found really annoying, actually, growing up, trying to collect these things. Oh, here's the Leafeon I was just talking about. And see, this one's more detailed anyway. It's more expensive, but that'll look good in the video. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, see, Lickitung always has its tongue out. But that other one was actually doing an attack. Oh, and here, there's a Golduck using a water gun. So these turned out to be more rare, even though, oh, this Mew missing its arm. Mewtwo missing its arm. Yeah, some of them are broken already, but mostly they're fine. Here's Teddiursa. But yeah, like, because some of them, there's somewhere in here, there's a Vulpix. that's using flamethrower that I actually remember having an opportunity to buy and turning it down because I thought it was like a waste of plastic. Because, like, why? Oh, here it is. Here it is. See? The Vulpix using flamethrower, but look how much plastic that is. That's almost a whole other Pokemon. And back then, that would have made me mad as a kid. Like, you want me to spend my money on this because Vulpix can use other attacks, but if I buy this toy, it's like he has to always use flamethrower every time, or it's like I'm losing money. On the other hand, you could just give me a regular Vulpix, like even the ones they make now. I know I saw one in here. Oh gosh, it could be anyway, but give me a regular Vulpix, a Pokemon that's not in an attack stance, and then I can use my imagination, and it can be doing any attack I want. Ooh, here's the new Squirtle. The new Bandai Squirtle. It's got the writing there on its head. Nintendo, Pokemon, V, China. This would be a shiny Golbat. But yeah, now, you know, what, 20 years later. Yeah, see, here's two Magmars. And these would have ended up, these would have cost the same, but as a kid, I would have gone for this Magmar because this one is always using Flame Punch. Even though now, this one is way more rare because it's using an attack. So it ended up becoming one of the goals in collecting vintage Pokemon to try and find ones that are attacking. There's a Graveler using Dig. I'm saying it's using Dig. But, you know, at the same time, there's so many Pokemon that I don't have. I mean, that same, the new poster that you'll see in the next video, it's incredible. I mean, it's got like, I don't know, like 1,000 Pokemon on it, including all the regional forms and everything. But it only goes up to number 898. So it doesn't have the most recent generation on it. And yeah, actually, I'll just it's over there. Oh, sorry. On that table was yeah. See, that's it over there. I put it on that table because it's too big for my desk actually. So I had to bring that table in over here and put it over there. That's why I'm doing this video over here with this whole setup. Anyway, and now I've got for the first time ever one generation fully complete. And like I mean, oh God, it's incredible. I mean, you don't even know. Like when I started, there was only 150 Pokemon in the world. Only 150. That was my whole goal was to just get that 150. Well, 151 actually turned out to be 152. But still, it was my whole goal. Ooh, this is really good Bulbasaur. I want to talk about that in a second. But you know, and anyway, and now I did, and almost two generations. I mean, even for sake of argument, you could say that I got the first two generations totally complete. I've been looking at this poster. The last two generations on it, I have none. Not one. Zero. Not even the starters. Nothing. I mean, and there's a whole generation that's not even on it. So like like after the last like year, I mean really just the last year of Pokemon collecting, even with getting all of this, like there's like I got two full generations and there's three at the bottom where I've got none. So yeah, kind of mixed feelings about this. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do next after I've made the videos I want to make with this. Um, by the time I'm done, I'll probably figured it out though. I mean, there's not much sense really in dwelling on it. Mostly focused on like, look at this cool Butterfree. I'm gonna be focused on the Pokemon I do have for a while here. There's so many that I'm really just astounded that they even made some of these ones. There's like this Igglybuff, vintage Igglybuff. Seeking one of the newer EVs. There's a Snorlax, just a regular Snorlax. See, some of these Pokemon, like, uh, here's another example of the attacking stance thing. It was like, kind of bothered me on this one. It's got two Nidorinos. And either they think this one is a male Nidoran, or this is a Nidorino using horn attack. You see his horn is bigger. It's really the only difference between these two things. And that's kind of an obscure attack, but it makes sense that they would make a toy like that back then. I mean, here's a Seal using Headbutt, but it's kind of subtle. You know, it because like Seal also has horn attack, but it would use the horn on its head, but it also has headbutt. So, and then I think I have one of those. Yeah, I have a Meowth here with the ukulele, which I don't know what that is. I'm not sure if they thought all Meowths could talk, and they found out that there's a normal type attack called Sting. And I think there's also one called Lullaby. Here's a This is the Pokemon that evolves into Pikachu. Yeah. Ooh, Electrode. Yeah, I made sure I got a Voltorb and an Electrode right at the beginning. Oh yeah, here's a shiny Graveler using Dig. Same Graveler, but this one's red. That's another shiny attacking Pokemon I have. This would be a shiny female Nidorina. This one's not a bunny, but it kind of looks like one too. I mean, they're usually not white. Here's a Chatot. The newer ones. Okay, and here's the Gyarados that's probably going to go in the video because it's an actual mini. It stands on its own. I'll probably put that other Gyarados on a keyring. Oh, man. Yeah. See, okay. Here's what I'm talking about. See, here's a Vulpix that you can get, you know, on eBay or wherever today. And here's the vintage Vulpix. And it's like as toys to play with. Like, what if I want Vulpix to use Tackle or Quick Attack or Tail Whip or anything but Flamethrower? Ooh, look at this. A very rare, hard to find Skitty laying down. This is Skitty in his laying down position. I thought that was cute. There's another new Bandai. See, Bandai has apparently recently gone back to making minis, but they make them one at a time, and they make them really high quality. But they're more expensive, and they don't have everybody. But still, you know, that cute Eevee. Yeah, of course, Raichu, maybe Sunflora. We got lots of Blastoise too. Oh, even Murkrow's here. Yawn, Swampert. Ooh, even this is actually a shiny Darkrai. See, it's translucent. This is a shiny Darkrai now. Vintage Aerodactyls. Oh man, this is the best bucket ever. I don't remember what this one's called. This one's it's still a mini. I'm saying it counts as a mini, but it's actually close to actual size for that Pokemon. Whose name I forget. Okay. So, I think that about does it for this video. Really, now that I've done that part. Oh, yes, of course, the Wartortle. I did get a Wartortle. So yeah, so that's in here too. I got some good Entei with wings. Gosh, I mean, you'll get to see all of these in detail in future videos. I actually have to sort them. I love these shiny. I mean, like, they're not shiny Magnemites, they're just Magnemites with metallic paint. Look really good. There's Magnetons in here like that. Even got some new Kabutopses. Oh, man, good Muck. Remoraid. Got good Growlites and Arcanines in here. Oh, here's a non-shiny Krabby. I showed you that shiny Krabby earlier. Here's what they look like when they're not shiny. See, like, they can't all be shinies. So if you see, like, one that you think might be a shiny, you have to find a regular one that looks just like it. Man, here's one of the vintage Squirtles way back in the 90s. Oh man, I had one of those growing up. Oh man, Miltank, lots of Mews, another Primate, uh, Zebstrika, Fletchling, Machoke, Elekid, another Bailey, Charmander, vintage Charmander. Oh man, so many Pokemon. There's so many. Just do this a few more times. Ooh, coughing. What is that? Smog attack? I think it qualifies. Look at these old Pidgeys. Gold bats are really good. Oh man, freaking Skarmory. Those were hard to find too. Yeah, here's a Magneton. Here's the one of the Kyogres with the little, I guess that's water. Ooh, yeah, a Phanpy. Look at how big the vintage Phanpys were. Ooh, here's a Sandshrew using Dick. Finally, a Sandshrew that's not in that tiptoe position. Like, that's not normal for Sandshrews. Oh yeah, look at this. Not Hoppip, Skiploom. I want to say that's a Skiploom. This is an old Gligar. Looks good. Here's a Porygon 2. Or Z, Porygon Z, whatever they're called. That's a Grimer. I can tell. Alexis, Rayquaza, Pidgey, Igglybuff, Electivire with black wires. Another Pikachu, kind of like the one I had. Oh, this is so cool. So amazing. It's a nice artillery. It's a new Charmander. It's a Meganium. The Venomoth. Marowak. Ooh, it's Snubble. Ooh, Blissey. Look, it's Blissey. Snubble, Sintret. There's a vintage Fortress, even though I got lots of Fortresses. Ooh, Donphan! Check it out, it's Donphan. Alright. Okay. Ooh, Sneasel, Sneasel. Check it out. Sneasel in here. Okay. Is that enough? Is that everybody? There's so many cool Pokemon. There's a Beedrill. We got better Beedrills than that, though. This one, I saw this one in the picture, and I had to see it in person to tell. I'm pretty sure it's a Tauros. Kind of a old Tauros. It looks like it has one tail, but if you look close, it's three. So, like, just because they're vintage doesn't always mean they're good. Ooh, look at this. This was interesting. It's an interesting looking Parasect. This could be a shiny Houndour. Could be a shiny Houndour. Oh, yes! Oh my god! You guys, look! Quillfish! I was right! Oh my gosh, there it is! Yes! I knew it! I was right. There was a Quillfish in there. Okay. That means just two! Oh my gosh! Yes! Oh, that's so cool. Okay, well, I guess I can sleep tonight then. Oh, wait. Yeah, see, there's another Zatu. See, like, does Zatu have two of these things? Or was it just one? It's been so long. Ah, man. I think it has two. That other Zatu, I think, was missing a piece. Oh, and here's a... No, that's the same Pineco. Yeah, I don't know how many Pinecos I have. It might just be one. But yes, there was a Quillfish in there. I'm not crazy. Right. Oh, there's a Sandslash. Yeah, Sandslash is in here. Here's another. Oh, there's Metapod. Super important. But here's Eevee. This is similar to the Eevee I have. This one comes with. This is the one that comes with a little playset. There's a little pocket-sized playset that folds up. This is the Eevee that goes with it. That's why I kept my Eevee. It's the same one. And they're actually really good. And as a rule, I just tend to go with smaller. Smaller is better because I am collecting minis. But like, you like that Entei. And it's really good detailed. You could almost say it's using an attack, because some attacks are just like Leer or Scary Face. And I have other Enteis where it's just standing there. Like here's one. Like this could be Entei, and this could be Entei using Roar, for crying out loud. There's a whole attack called Roar. So like I'm gonna be thinking along those lines when I'm sorting this, which is why I'm glad I got those Pokédexes. I mean, it would help if I knew like. I mean, I don't know why you would. I mean, you wouldn't train your Entei to use Roar. Well, I mean, I suppose you could. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Here's that Spiritomb. Check this out. Isn't this cool? So hard to find. It's a badass little Spiritomb. And again, Nintendo, Pokemon China. So this is a new Spiritomb. I think they have shops in Japan that are just for Pokemon. And sometimes they come out with these as promotions. But yeah, that Dioxys, this, I want to say Cresselia? Because it's like a crescent moon, whatever. They came in the same set. There's also a few others that I didn't need in that set, like this Blaziken and this Totodile that are. I mean, this Blaziken is a keychain. I'm not putting keychains in here, and this Totodile. No. The regular Totodiles are already big, and this. I don't think that one is really bucketable. Look, check it out. It's even Smirgle. Smirgle is here. But yes, oh good. I'm glad I found that Quillfish. I'm glad I did this searching through here, looking at all of these, running my hands through them. This is a great video. This is great. See, I think this Parasect is better. There's another Ninetales. Yeah, this is not the same Ninetales. This Ninetales is a little bit better paint. There's a better Pseudo-Wudo as well. Jolteon. Sizor. There was a interesting looking Sizor in here somewhere. It's kind of a bigger one. Yeah, look at this one. This is interesting. It's a Sizor with Scyther's head. Like the head is wrong. Body of a Sizor, but it's got a red Scyther head. So like this might have been like a factory defect from way back when they were still not sure how to design Sizor. I mean that's more accurate, but yeah, I just thought that was kind of cool. Okay, like Ampharos. I did get a. They do make a decent Ampharos these days. I wanted one of these, but it's not fully painted. This is Delphox. Oh, I got Kakuna in here. Even have Ditto. Ditto is here. Shiftry, Caterpie. Got a few Caterpies actually. There's another Ponyta. I have at least two of these Ponytas, and there's still some debate about this. So, oh, and here's a decent Arcanine. I had to make sure I got an Arcanine like this, because these unpainted Arcanines were starting to get on my nerves. Yeah, Kakuna. Then I got Weedle. Weedle is here. Yeah, that's a good Chikorita. Like, I think this might be a Butterfree using an attack. Because most of Butterfree's attacks are like Stun Spore, Poison Powder, or Gust. I don't know. Could be. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I have to compare it. Okay, here's a couple. I love these. Slowkings. These look good with the white and red thing around his neck that's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look kind of like a lifesaver. I even managed to get a vintage Raikou. I was so excited when I got a regular Raikou one, and here's one from, I don't know, 20 years ago or whenever. Like, way more rare. And here's a good Abra. Yeah, look at that Growlithe. Celebi. Again, him again. Dratini. I love this Executor. The three distinct heads. Like how the heads are not all in the same spot. Um, ooh, that's a third Snorlax. Yeah, in case I haven't mentioned it before, like my minimum capacity for giveaways is 3. So if I have at least 3 of the same Pokemon, then I can give away one. I'm pretty sure this is the third Snorlax I saw in this video, so that means like one of them can be for giveaways, but not until I've picked the ones from my collection. And that's the ones that you see in the videos way at the end. And there actually might be more than one video. Yeah, there's definitely going to be more than one video for this bucket. I think I'm going to have to do one for probably, I'm thinking one for S ranks, one for vintage, and then one for shinies. So yeah, it's gonna be lots of videos. It's gonna take a while, but it's gonna be so worth it. You get to see all of these in detail, all up close, all in the same video. There's finally gonna be a video that has a full first generation of Pokemon minifigures, you guys. That's never happened before. Yeah, like here's a Quagsire using Body Slam again, I think. What the heck is this? Is that a shiny Chansey? What? The hole is on this side. Was this one using an attack? What attack is that? Another Body Slam? What's going on there? It's red. It's a shiny. I don't know. Oh, here's a vintage Miltank, too. Okay. Okay. Well, this video is running a little long, actually. I'm gonna make Pokemon Mondays 1 hour. I'm gonna get to work on sorting this. I'm gonna do it off stream so I can watch TV while I do it. Okay, so until next time, I'll see you later. Uh, have fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. See you next time. Bye.